Okay, hello everybody. Thank you for coming today to Planned Parenthood's I Stand with Planned Parenthood show of public support. So while we're here today, there are thousands more of us across the country all doing the same thing. It's really, really important for us to be out here and to have a visibility event like this, because those of you who are political animals like I am know that things that are going on in Congress are really nasty for women's health. Boo! And we can't let them win. No, we're not going to. But it's amazing here because Planned Parenthood services are really maligned in the media that don't understand, and by the right that really doesn't understand what we do. Because we are major primary care providers in Whatcom, Skagit, and San Juan counties. Yes. In fact, 1 out of every 20 people in those 3 counties received a service from Planned Parenthood last year. 1 in 20. We do enormous amounts of primary care. We have patients that are women and men. We do a lot of cancer screening. That is really the primary service that we provide, believe it or not. We do a lot of pap smears. We do a lot of colposcopies for abnormal pap smears. We do vasectomies for guys. Yay! And we provide enormous amounts of affordable birth control to women and men in our communities. And I know how important that is because I started my exposure to Planned Parenthood as a patient of Planned Parenthood. And I was so grateful for the services that they provided to me. And I have to say that I was a young adult in my early 20s, and I had never been treated as well as I was treated at Planned Parenthood. No one ever answered my questions like they answered. So, okay, I have a question here. Everybody in this crowd that's been a patient of Planned Parenthood, put your hand up. I'm not surprised. Okay. Woo! And we're doing care for generations now. And Planned Parenthood is here. We're going to be here. We're proud of being here. We're proud of being in this community. We're proud of the services that we offer. And we are not going to be the next victim of the right. This is a culture war. Let's make no mistake about it. What's going on in America today? It is a culture war, and it's a war as to whether we'll prevail or not. And the answer is yes, we are. And we're going to prevail because of people like you that are out here. And we're going to prevail because we have champions for our cause. And I'm going to turn the mic over here to one of those champions for our cause, and that's Kelly Linville. Last year, woo! I have to tell you that last year we have a group called Planned Parenthood Votes Washington, which is a public policy group statewide, and every year we give out an award to a champion for family planning. And we were so honored last year to be able to give that award to our own local representative, Kelly Linville, for her support of family planning. So I'd like to take a minute and give her an opportunity to say why family planning matters.
Do I really have to tell you why family planning matters? I don't think so. You're all here today because you know that, and especially any of you with the kind of gray hair that I've got, we have fought for years to make sure that we have family planning available to everybody who wants it. And I think that Linda did a great job of talking about the access that Planned Parenthood gives in addition to the family planning that they provide. In the legislature 2 years ago, we had to cut family planning by $5 million. It was a very difficult thing, but what we promised was if the federal government didn't come through and backfill that $5 million, that would be the first appropriation that we would make in 2010. I think that's why I got that award. But I think that regardless of your position on abortion, I listened all election long about how that was basically the primary focus of Planned Parenthood. And I would say no. I went through the whole state on a budget committee, and every single meeting that we had across the state was loaded with people, and they came up, and their one request very vehemently was for the state to cut any support for Planned Parenthood. Now, many of the people who were part of that group are now in the legislature. We have to remember that we're fighting the federal government's position on this. We need the money to stay in the programs. It's good for access for health. It is also gives women choices, not just choices about abortion, but choices about their lives. And if we can put money into preventing unwanted pregnancies and keeping women healthy, and men, you men too, then not only do we benefit our communities, but we also benefit our budget. This is the most short-sighted time to cut money for a program that saves money. So all I know is it's wonderful to look out today and see all of you standing out there. Pink. Y'all look good in pink. And we need to be very strong in making the facts about Planned Parenthood known. Don't debate the innuendos or any of that kind of stuff, but look at this sign out here. Hold your sign up. I love babies and support Planned Parenthood. Pro-child, pro-family, pro-choice. Our family stands with Planned Parenthood. Your body, your choice. And thyroid testing. Not quite as catchy, but yes, that's a good one too. Remember that Planned Parenthood is healthcare access and choice for people in their lives. And let's not let the federal government or the state government cut funding of a program that does so much good, especially when the budgets are tight. So thank you for being here today and standing up for the right of everyone to have access to health care and to choose. Thank you.
So those are important words to hear, because we really do provide primary care and really believe that every child should be a wanted child, every child should be a loved child. And we think that's the values that most Americans have, only they get mixed up with the issue of abortion. Abortion, I can tell you, at Mount Baker Planned Parenthood is less than 4% of our business. We don't shy away from it because it's important health care for women, but it's not what most women come to us for. Most women come for us, and men, for prevention of unintended pregnancy. And the trick is that what we're really trying to do is help people protect their fertility for a time of planned pregnancy. And that's why I mentioned the STD services that we provide, because sexually transmitted infections wreak havoc on reproductive health systems. And it's important for all of us to have access to care that keeps us safe, healthy, and so our children can be born when we're ready for them and they can have the best opportunity to thrive in. That's what Planned Parenthood is all about. So, woo! So, you know, we're in a battle for our lives here, and we are a battle across the country with the Congress, and so we have a lot of work to do, and so we have one way that we're doing this. So everybody in this crowd that has a cell phone or a smartphone or whatever, pull it out. And I've been primed about how to do this. I'm not great at it. So we're going to have you text. However, you get your new text screen. Somebody will know how to do that. I'm not really good at it, but Christina told me. And I want you to text, I stand with PP. So write that in, I stand with PP, to 69866. Okay? I stand with PP to 69866. And what that's going to do is it's going to put you into our alert network on the national level. And when our foes in Congress are trying to pull a fast one, then that gets activated right then, and they ask you to text back right then. And the amount of people, I'm talking hundreds of thousands of people that are standing up for Planned Parenthood, 600,000 brand new people in the last 10 days are standing up for Planned Parenthood across 69866. And so when you get a text from that during the week or sometime in the near future and that asks you to respond, please do right then and there, because it has been overwhelming to Congress what's going on, and people are noticing. We actually now have even Republicans coming out supporting Planned Parenthood. What's that? You got a text back already. All right, that means you're in there. Okay, so the rest of the day, or until 1 o'clock, this is just a short 12 to 1. What we'd like you to do is just to move out onto Ellis Street and hold your signs up proudly to say, I support Planned Parenthood, just till 1 o'clock. This is going on all around the country, and to show that support. And I have to tell you, it's okay with us if you take your signs and put them out anytime you want to. Last Friday, I was heading out for dinner, and I was coming down Lakeway, and I stopped at the light 3 cars back, and I could see a bunch of cardboard signs moving around. I thought, what is that? And as I went through the traffic light, there were about 15 or 20, I'd say 18, 20-year-olds holding I Love Planned Parenthood signs. And it was the sweetest thing I had ever seen. It moved me to tears. So thank you all for coming to stand with Planned Parenthood today, tomorrow, and as long as it takes to push back this fight that we're in, and so we can win this, not only for us today, but for the future generations, because I can tell you, all of those gray-haired people in here, we actually thought we had this problem solved. We fought in the streets. We marched in the streets in the 60s and 70s. We thought this was resolved, and here it is again. So now we're passing the torch. We're with the torch with you, but you guys have to fight this battle because you're about ready to lose this if we don't get organized, and your kids will never know what it means to have access to birth control if we don't fight this back now. So thank you for standing with Planned Parenthood. Woo! Thank you for supporting Mount Baker Planned Parenthood. We can't tell you how much this means to our staff and our volunteers. And please, let's go out on the street and show this community that we stand with Planned Parenthood. Thank you.